Hey everybody, my name is Fitzhogan11, and today we have a very special video. I want to thank you guys so much, each and every one of you. We were able to get to 1,000 subscribers yesterday afternoon. I did try recording this once already, and the recording failed, so hopefully I can remember everything that I want to say. But truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. Your views, your likes, your comments mean so much to me, especially since I don't ask for likes or comments. But I love interacting with you guys. I love seeing when a video is successful and what you guys like and what you don't. And it's been really great this past year. It's been almost a year since I've been on YouTube. I started October the 5th, 2013. So we were able, my goal when I started was to get to 1,000 subscribers after a year. So we've been able to do that goal, so I'm really excited about that. I'm going to talk a little bit in this video about, why I started YouTube and what kind of my goals, I guess, from YouTube. But first off, if you don't want to watch the rest of the video, I totally understand, but just know that I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll be able to keep growing and I'll be able to keep entertaining you guys. But the big things that I want to say before I really get into it, I want to start streaming more. So probably starting next week, I will try to finish off the Pokemon Resolute live streams. We're in the post game now, but we're not quite done with that. I want that game to be on YouTube streaming. Because I want the playlist to be in one spot. After I finish with that, I understand the benefits of Twitch over YouTube for streaming. So I'm probably going to move over there. We're probably going to play some ROM hacks, some Pokemon Showdown, and some maybe Town of Salem or something else that you guys might want to see, maybe chess. We'll see. But let me think. Is there anything else I want to say? Oh yeah, Q&A video. If you guys have questions for me and want them answered, then leave a comment below. And if there's enough comments, or I could just make up a few questions for myself, so we could do that Q&A video for 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, but streaming, the schedules and stuff, I'll get into that once I can get that finalized, if I do. But videos always take priority, just know that. Alright, so real quick, what you're watching on screen right now is Pokemon Showdown Battle with my Dark Rising 2 team. Unfortunately, I had to play it in OU because Garchomp is OU, Scrafty is UU, and then the rest are kind of not so good. But Garchomp, I'll just run through the team real quick so you guys can have something to watch while you're watching along. Garchomp is a strictly defensive, pretty much, Stealth Rocks, Dragon Tail, Earthquake, and Toxic with Rough Skin, Rocky Helmet, all that jazz for a defensive Garchomp. Scrafty is kind of the best player on the team. He has a Dragon Dance, Shed Skin, Leftovers, Drain Punch knockoff, and Ice Punch. Tropius is probably the worst team member, but he's actually bulkier than I expected. Leech Seed, Protect. I wanted Synthesis, but I decided to go Substitute instead. That's the recommended move. And Air Slash, I think it had a Citrus Berry and Harvest. Then Licky, and Magmortar were Specs and, or Choice Band, and then Specs users respectively. So they were pretty good. They hit hard, but that's about it. Pretty standard sets for them. And then Amistar, pretty fun to use. Shell Smash with Weak Armor, which raises speed and lowers defense on physical hits. So yeah, it's built around Scrafty and Amistar, but Amistar, usually someone has something to take it out with priority or something of that nature. But I think for lower tier, Amistar is a really good team member. Alright, so when I first started YouTube, I never really had much of an interest in making videos or editing or any of that. But when I was a fan of watching people's YouTube videos, that's really what I am at heart, a fan. And in the Pokemon community back last year, I really didn't see anyone playing ROM hacks, and it was kind of strange to me. I get that people like the harder games, like making a Nuzlocke of something like Pokemon Fire Red or Emerald Omega, harder version of a game. That's great and all, but it seemed a little watered down. It seemed like so many people were playing that, and then people started Nuzlocke variants, wedlocks, and all that, and that's great. But nobody really at all, besides maybe Sacred Fire Negro, who is a very entertaining YouTuber, was really playing ROM hacks on a full-time basis. So I decided to make videos of Pokemon ROM hacks that were not completed. You know, like some bigger YouTubers play games like Liquid Crystal or Glazed that were mainly complete, more or less, you know, maybe a few bugs here and there. But people weren't playing games like Dark Violet or Pokemon Maze, which were my first two playthroughs, and they weren't complete, and neither of them are complete now. Maze is still being worked on and Dark Violet was cancelled, but they were really entertaining, and people really enjoyed watching the videos and playing them themselves, either if they had already known about the game before they came to my channel, or if they found out because I played it. But there's a lot of entertaining ROM hacks out there that might not be complete, but might have some great features, and in other areas of YouTube, the gamers do play early alpha and beta releases of games, but on the Pokemon YouTube community didn't really do that at all. So I felt like I had a little niche that I could kind of exploit, I guess, for lack of a better word. And people seem to take a liking to it. I think the channel's been pretty successful so far. You know, other people have gotten subscribers quicker, but I don't really see myself as having the charisma of a Shady Penguin. Certainly not. And people like that, you know, can get subscribers quickly, but you know, I have a niche that nobody else is doing. You know, people have to be so entertaining when they're playing the same Nuzlocke variant over and over and over, and when there's tons of people out there that you can watch, you really have to be on your game every single video. And I try to stay on my game every video, but I let the ROM hack itself kind of dictate a little bit of the video and show itself off, be part of the video instead of seeing the Kanto region or Hoenn every single game, where, you know, if I'm playing a ROM hack, I can find secrets, I can find a whole bunch of stuff that nobody really knew about. I mean, but Kanto and Hoenn, the original games, you know, everyone knows exactly where the hidden items are and where the HMs are, how to get through the caves, all that stuff. So that's kind of why I started. That's kind of why I started YouTube, and I've been having a blast. It's a lot of fun to make videos. I mean, it is hard work, and I do have school and a job during the summer, so but it is rewarding. It's a lot of fun interacting with you guys, and I don't see it as a job. I don't make any money off of YouTube, and I'm pretty happy that way. I want to keep my options open, I guess. I could partner up with somebody, but you know, my channel could change in the next day. Everything could get copyrighted, you know, or you know, a good thing could happen. So I do want to keep my options open for the time being. Yeah, and another thing about YouTube, you know, I come from way back when I was watching people like Leroy and Super Skarmory, Munching Orange when he was just starting, and Clefable919, who did speedruns with Munching Orange, and those were kind of the four people that I really watched at the beginning. And a big thing about their channels, especially Leroy's, was that it was kind of bare bones, especially at the beginning. And as you probably know, if you've seen any of my videos, I don't use layouts. I don't have really intros or outros. You know, I try to just keep it natural. I don't have face cams. I want the focus on the gameplay instead of a layout or something. And it isn't out of laziness, it's out of personal choice, if you're wondering. I think that it really does keep the focus on the gameplay, which I think is the most important thing, and it's just kind of what I grew up watching in the Pokemon YouTube community, and it's what I enjoy, it's what I like. So if you were wondering about that, for now I'm probably not going to be using layouts. So it's kind of something else that makes me not unique because it's so basic, but when everyone else is trying to make the best layout ever, I'm just kind of trying to keep it status quo, I guess. So I don't know, you guys might have differing opinions on that. If you want to talk to me about that, your opinions on layouts, and if you think it's a good thing, a bad thing, an indifferent thing, let me know, because I mean, a lot of YouTubers spend a lot of time working on layouts. Sometimes I think it's overblown. So those are just my thoughts on that. I don't think I've missed anything that I really wanted to talk about, but I want to thank you guys if you're still watching. Thanks. That's pretty awesome. An Adventure Red episode will be coming out today, and I'll finish Beta 9 by the end of the weekend. I don't know if it'll be 2 Saturday or 1 Saturday and Sunday. Then Fluorite will be starting next week. Hopefully I don't have too much homework and stuff. My busy days are Monday and Tuesday, so I try to get out videos if I can't. Like this past week I wasn't able to. Then I just kind of do more at the end of the week. Yeah, I have like 7 hours on Monday of class, and then I think 7 or 8 on Tuesday. And then the rest of the week's a lot better. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. And yeah, if you have any questions, leave it down below. And cheers to the next 1,000. And this channel, I want to reiterate, this channel is as much yours as it is mine. Always feel free to leave suggestions. As long as it's constructive, you can tell me anything. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next episode of whatever I do. So see you next time. Bye bye.